between 2022 and 2024, Canada expects to welcome almost 1.3 million additional immigrants. In this video, we'll go through the 5 simplest routes you can take to move to Canada in 2023 out of the various options available. If you're curious about all the immigration options available, it is still difficult to immigrate to Canada. In order to properly apply for and receive approval for Canadian immigration, there are numerous processes that must be taken. Additionally, it may take several months or even several years to complete the process. However, by being aware of your options, you can increase your chances of success and steer clear of pitfalls, setbacks, and delays. You may find information on moving to Canada here, including information on finding employment, traveling, studying, and permanent residence. 5 options for migrating to Canada in 2023. 1. Express Entry Program. Express Entry is a Canadian immigration program that enables people to live and work as skilled employees in Canada. With the help of the new system, Citizenship and Immigration Canada will be able to actively identify, seek out, and choose immigrants with the necessary skills and qualifications for federal economic immigration programs. Program for Federally Skilled Workers. Program for Federally Skilled Trades. The Class on Canadian Experience. In order to fill job market demands, the provincial nominee programs of each province and territory will be able to recruit qualified applicants using the Express Entry program. This is usually one of the most watched shows in Canada, however, there hasn't been an FSW draw since December 2020 and a CEC since September 2021. The COVID-19 epidemic has also resulted in delayed processing times, however, we still encourage you to apply as everything should be back to normal by around 2023. 2. Family Class Sponsorship. Family reunification continues to be a key component of Canadian immigration law. Families in Canada are able to sponsor their relatives' immigration to the country on an ongoing basis. You must be a citizen or permanent resident of Canada to be eligible to sponsor your relative. Additionally, your spouse and children under the age of 22 are eligible for sponsorship. At this time, there is no longer a possibility to sponsor your parents or grandparents. However, you are permitted to bring them into Canada using a super visa. 3. LMIA Work Visa. Many people who want to immigrate to Canada do so after receiving employment offers there, after which they apply for a work visa, and finally on the basis of that visa. A Canadian employer must first secure a job offer before submitting an LMIA through Service Canada. Once the LMIA has been approved, the applicant must then apply for a work permit. Although it is a laborious process, it can result in permanent residence in Canada. Contact us at this number to check if you're eligible. 4. The Provincial Nominee Programs. An increasingly common approach to immigrating to Canada is through the PNP route. Alberta, Ontario, British Columbia, and other Canadian provinces have created their own immigration programs that frequently result in a fast-track procedure. The PNP category, on the other hand, typically demands that candidates live in the relevant provinces once they arrive in Canada. Additionally, in order to be eligible, the majority of PNPs demand a work offer from a Canadian business. 5. Canadian Investor Immigration. High net worth individuals who have owned or managed enterprises abroad are eligible for the investor category. They contribute to the growth and prosperity of Canada's economy by enabling seasoned businesspeople to make investments there. In Canada, there are essentially 2 investor programs: the Quebec program and the Federal Investor Program. Both systems have somewhat comparable requirements, including high net worth and a sizable commitment made over a 5-year period in an authorized investment fund. The applications of investor immigrants may list their spouses and children as dependents. Applications for the Federal Immigrant Investor and Entrepreneur Program that were still pending as of June 2014 were terminated. Both the Quebec Entrepreneur Program and the Quebec Investor Program were unaffected. There are other options too, such as CEC category, humanitarian and compassionate application, refugee claims, and Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Contact us to check in which category you're eligible. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated.